Joining us now is Elizabeth Edwards, and Elizabeth had the opportunity to work in Kim Rudd's office. So, Elizabeth, first talk about the reaction of when the news finally broke that Kim had unfortunately lost her battle to ovarian cancer.
Yeah, I had known about Kim's ovarian cancer past couple of years, and it was incredibly saddening to hear that she had passed. Knowing what it would mean for the community and for her family, it was a shock to hear, and it was incredibly saddening.
So, Elizabeth, talk about your relationship with Kim and how you got to know her. And I saw a posting earlier on Instagram earlier this week that, quite plainly stated by yourself, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be where you are today. So, expand on that for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So I worked at Kim's office originally as an intern. I took the public relations program at Loyalist College and interned as their office, helping with social media and supporting the team with communications. And just following that, they actually brought me on as a contract staff. So I worked there for the summer as well as later worked on our campaign. So I had the opportunity to work from her constituency office, as well as I did have an opportunity to join her in Ottawa. And it was an incredible experience working with her. I really do owe the professional trajectory of my career to the mentorship from Kim. She really cultivated the interest that I had in politics, and she really supported me being a young woman in the sector.
Talk about having that, as you stated, a young woman freshly out to being mentored in some ways by Kim, who had such a professional background as an entrepreneur, as heading chambers of commerce, and now as the MP, and bringing you in freshly out of college, I do believe, and giving you your first opportunity.
Well, Kim was such a strong supporter of women in business and women in politics, and she had such a bold presence. She was so loved by the community. So, getting to join her, going to grand openings and events, and when she gave remarks, it was so incredible to see her presence in the community, and that really did cultivate my interest in wanting to be in community development, being a woman in business and a woman in politics. um, I think a lot of women struggle with imposter syndrome in some of these spaces, and she really did help me feel like I deserved to be there and that I had something to contribute. So I wouldn't be where I am without her.
What's that one piece of advice through your many talks that you had with Kim that she passed along to you that will probably resonate with you as you continue on your career through your life?
She was a very strong proponent of doing your research, knowing your stuff, and speaking confidently. So, when you have a seat at the table and when you are speaking in front of people, you know what you want to say, you know what you have to contribute. And also having the opportunity to give remarks on her behalf really gave me that additional confidence to speak in front of groups of people, and to have that presence.
How important was that relationship as a young lady that you had with Kim to where it has gotten you today?
I truly wouldn't be where I am without her. I work in municipal politics now, which was a direct path from her office. The experience that I had really does speak to what I've learned, what I can contribute in my professional roles now and in the future, as well as that interest in community development that she really cultivated within me.
What do you think this loss means to the Northumberland community?
I think this loss it's incredibly significant. The nonprofit work that she did, the presence she had in the community, just joining her, being with her at these different events, it was so incredibly obvious what she meant to the community. The group of volunteers that she had supporting her. She was incredibly charismatic. She was such a strong advocate for the community. It's an incredibly significant loss.
Elizabeth, thanks for taking time out and spending a few moments with us and passing along your thoughts on Kim. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Rockburn. It was a pleasure to speak about one of my first and most significant mentors in my life.